Burkina Faso's gold rush, Africa's new powerhouse is rising, 2025 to 2029 outlook. What if I told you that one of the poorest nations on earth is sitting on a fortune so massive it could rewrite Africa's economic future? This isn't fiction. This isn't a fairy tale. This is Burkina Faso, the heart of West Africa, and it's on the brink of a golden revolution. From political upheaval to underground empires, and now a gold surge that could challenge global players, Burkina Faso is rising. This is the untold story of how 4.8 million ounces of gold could shift power across borders and continents. Let's dive in. The hidden giant. Burkina Faso. A landlocked country in West Africa. Often overlooked. Often underestimated. A country where headlines usually scream about instability, terrorism, and migration. But beneath the surface quite literally lies a resource that's been quietly fueling the nation: gold. In recent years, this small nation has become the fourth largest gold producer in Africa. And it's not stopping there. According to the latest projections, Burkina Faso's gold production is expected to hit a staggering 4.8 million ounces within the next 10 years. That's right, nearly 5 million ounces of gold from a country many can't even find on a map. By 2029, production is forecasted to peak at 569,000 ounces in a single year. To put that in perspective, that's over $1.2 billion worth of gold in just 12 months at today's prices. And yet, many still don't see it coming. Who controls the gold? Here's where things get serious. Because wherever gold flows, power follows. For decades, foreign corporations, mostly Canadian, Australian, and French, have dominated Burkina Faso's mining sector. Multinational giants like Rox Gold, Endeavour Mining, and IAMGOLD have made billions while local communities remained in poverty. But that balance is shifting. Following a wave of military takeovers, political revolutions, and a growing anti-French sentiment, Burkina Faso's new leadership under Captain Ibrahim Traoré is reclaiming control. No more neocolonial deals. No more unequal partnerships. No more gold drain. Instead, there's a new push for resource nationalism where gold wealth stays in the hands of Burkinabe people. And with gold production expected to boom, the stakes have never been higher. Will Burkina Faso become Africa's new Dubai? Or fall victim to the same resource curse that haunts nations from Congo to Venezuela? The war for gold. But the gold rush isn't without blood. Burkina Faso sits on the front lines of a brutal war against jihadist insurgents. Groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIS control large parts of the north and east, precisely where many of the richest gold deposits lie. These armed groups aren't just fighting for ideology. They're fighting for gold. In what experts call the jihadist economy, militants tax mining operations, extort companies, and even run illegal mines of their own. The gold they steal ends up on black markets in Dubai, Istanbul, and Geneva, helping fund more violence. So, the question is, can Burkina Faso secure its gold fields? Because without peace, all that wealth risks being siphoned into chaos. Who benefits? If production hits 569,000 ounces in 2029, and if Burkina Faso holds firm against foreign interference, the opportunities are massive. We're talking infrastructure projects, roads, railways, energy systems, healthcare investment, hospitals in rural regions, education, schools built in mining zones, job creation, tens of thousands of direct and indirect jobs. Currency stability, strengthening the West African franc, or possibly a new national currency. But here's the twist: all of this depends on governance. Because gold is a double-edged sword. In the hands of corrupt elites, it becomes a curse. In the hands of visionary leadership, it becomes a blessing. Which path will Burkina Faso choose? The global race. The global demand for gold is skyrocketing. Why? Because in times of economic uncertainty, gold becomes the ultimate safe haven. With rising inflation, global debt crises, and fears of dollar collapse, countries and billionaires are stockpiling gold like never before. And guess who they're turning to? Africa. Burkina Faso's gold boom could position it as a strategic supplier to emerging superpowers like China, India, and Russia, all of whom are looking to bypass Western-controlled gold markets. In fact, rumors are already swirling about Chinese-backed refineries being built inside Burkina Faso, bringing not just extraction, but value-added processing to local soil. This could be a game changer. Because for the first time, Burkina Faso wouldn't just export raw gold. It could export refined power. The risks ahead. Still, let's not sugarcoat it. The road ahead is treacherous. Burkina Faso must confront security threats from terrorists, environmental disasters from illegal mining, community displacement without fair compensation, corruption at every level of the mining chain, and of course foreign sabotage from those who profit from instability. This is not a Hollywood movie. It's real life. Gold doesn't guarantee wealth. It only amplifies what's already there, good or bad. A golden opportunity. But despite the odds, something is changing in Burkina Faso. A new generation is rising. Young leaders, engineers, economists, and activists are seizing this moment. They understand that gold alone won't save Burkina Faso, but smart management of that gold could. If the country can channel its resources into long-term development, then what we're witnessing isn't just a boom. It's a transformation. From the world's forgotten country to the center of a new African renaissance. So next time someone tells you Africa is broken, backward, or hopeless, tell them this. Burkina Faso is sitting on 4.8 million ounces of gold. And they're just getting started. This was the golden rise of Burkina Faso, and if you made it this far, you already know the story isn't over. The gold rush is on. The world is watching. And Africa is waking up. If you learned something new, hit that like button. Drop a comment below. Can gold transform a nation, or will history repeat itself? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into Africa's unfolding revolutions.